going on, everyone? Merwine here. Today we are playing the Stanley Parable. This is an older game. It's been out for several years now, I believe, but I have not gotten around to playing it. That's the first time I'm going to sit down and actually start playing it. I did watch someone start streaming this several months ago. Looked really, really cool. I know the person who made this, making a couple other ones, really kind of weird, different style games, adventure kind of walking simulator games, if you will. But it seems like a lot of fun. As when I'm watching someone else play it, it seemed pretty cool. I decided that I didn't want to watch it all the way because I didn't want to learn how to do everything. I just wanted to kind of play it on my own. So I had a friend request that I start playing this, and that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, we're playing Stanley Parable while playing Stanley Parable while playing the Stanley Parable. So let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. End is never, the end is never, the end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hey, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Pretty simple.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
How do you get that kind of job?
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Good for Stanley. I don't think I'd be happy doing that job.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Well, it takes
no
an
one
hour.
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, okay. And we're here. So, WASD, typical controls. That's good. Can I do anything else? I can click. And it sounds like I'm typing when I click. Alright. Can I open up?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hello?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I mean, it looks kind of bad. I mean, someone was clearly making... This place is a mess. This is oh, I can crouch. What does that cup say? Who farted? I want a mug like that.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Why do I, like, you have 432, 433, 434, 435. Why do I get an office, but these people just get little cubicles? Clearly I'm a superior worker, I guess. Okay. What do you got here? That's beautiful. Wow. Movement. Very touchy. It's gorgeous. Alright. Let's keep moving on here. 422, 25. 420. Oh, you stoners out there, I'm sure got that reference. Alright. Oh! Okay. So you can turn the computers off. That's about it. Who farted? Another who farted mug. Apparently that must be the company's name. Be my Valentine. Or not. Got some phones. Door. Oh! Okay. Is this the only door that we can open? What time is it? Yeah, people should be at work. I've only been here for an hour. So, I start work like at 10. What a sweet job. You start work at 10 and you just press keys. How is this a profitable business? This business probably got shut down. That's why no one's here. Mug. Why are people just placing mugs everywhere? Like, who does that? Everyone just sits around here and drinks coffee
When
all
Stanley
day.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, did we? Oh, did we?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's what I want. This place is a mess. Look at this. Like, and apparently Stanley just thinks this is normal. Anyway. Alright, so we're stopping by the other room. That's clearly why we went down through here. I really want to go through these other doors. I'm just going to keep trying them. Eventually we might get through.
Ah, yes,
There we go.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I'd say, look at
Stanley
this.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drink it in. Wait, is that a mug down? Look at this. Look at all these mugs. Who farted mug? Number 1 dad.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A
It
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Well,
Really worth it.
listen, Mr. Narrator, this could be a mystery. Maybe I'm looking for clues. Also, $1.25 for canned sodas?
At this
Clearly
point,
have a
Stanley's
monopoly on this
obsession with
place.
this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Maybe. Fuel. These are some pretty plain mugs.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, let's just keep going then.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
What's in here? Should we listen to him? Maybe we... Oh gosh, it's too much fun not to. We're just gonna get rid of it. We're just gonna keep going.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I need to, I need to get that sign. There's mechanical drafting in here. Like a warehouse? A4. Oh, sweet. Can we drive that? Wish I could jump. Alright, well, let's see. What's here? Warning. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty of misuse cargo lift $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift $5,000. Well, I guess good luck.
Look, Stanley,
visiting
I think perhaps
relatives.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Can you
here.
actually
I'm
jump?
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh, yeah?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Ooh,
This is it, Stanley.
Stanley's a love interest.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I am curious as to who her is, so we may just follow this narrator from now on. Employees should never, under any circumstances, attempt. It's cut off. That's pretty clever. Okay. This is a bunch of boxes. In a very dark room. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Are you kidding me? Look at it. Are you... There's...
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, Then pick up the phone.
I don't even know this person. Who am I? Hello, pizza? Hello? What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
I can't move.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, gosh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't want to do that now. Are you kidding me? This guy just...
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Is this game, like, scary about... Is this, like, jump scares? It was funny at first. Now I'm like... I don't jump scare well. I'm not scared by many things. Jump scares, though, not my thing.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, good.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay. I actually have to do these things, by the way.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't want to. I'm going to press something else now. Oh. Apparently, since I'm in his story now, I've now lost all options. I'm trying everything else.
But in his mind,
Guess we're following his
in
story.
his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Look, there's oh, sweet, I can actually watch
And
this.
so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Appreciate to spend time with the boy. By the way, I thought I was watching TV, but for some reason my TV turned into a clock. So that would make me angry in real life.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
We already did this. Also, I'm not doing any of these things. I'm not preparing dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I have not done any of those things.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Is this my wife? I love you. I love you. You're so pasty white.
But there is no answer.
And she's gone. Oh,
How could there possibly be?
What is happening?
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
My game is
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I don't want to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I don't
but
want
he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Should I just not touch anything now? I don't even know. I can't even tell what's happening anymore. I guess we'll just keep going with the story.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
There,
But I don't make the rules.
Look at the time
I simply
change.
play to
It's
my
now 8
intended
o'clock.
purpose, the
No, it's
same
not,
as
it's
Stanley. We're not so different, I
it's going 11.
suppose.
Can't tell time.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a
I
button.
don't want to die.
And I tried.
Hello? Okay. We're loading. And... Did I die? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone.
And the
What
game
could
reset.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, that was confusing. There you have it, though. That's the Stanley Parable. I don't know what happened. I don't know if we won or lost, but there's some things we didn't get to. I know we didn't go to a room with monitors, or a game with a baby, or a line, or any of those things. So I have no idea what it's talking about. So I guess there's more to it. It seems that way because there are choices, and I went one way and a couple other choices. I'm assuming I probably could have jumped off that thing and died. I'm guessing. I don't know, but we can find out. I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna probably play this for a while till I don't know. See what happens. See what kind of game it is. See where we can end up. So I will keep on playing this.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
So there you go. Always just playing this game. Yeah, so we'll play more. Leave a like and comment, subscribe to me. Let me know what you want me to play. I'll be doing Stanley Parable for a little while. If you guys get bored of that, don't want me to play that anymore, let me know. Give me a suggestion. I'm up to play kind of whatever. I'm going to do a couple vlogs. Upcoming, probably have some Dungeons & Dragons that'll be coming up that I've been taking part of. So lots of cool content coming your way. If you want me to play a different game, let me know. I have a couple of them lined up that are going to be coming out. I kind of like these story adventure games. I think it's really nice to kind of walk through them and play them. I know Firewatch is a game I really want to play. It just came out not too long ago. So let me know if you have suggestions. Let me know. I'll try to get some content in. Probably get some more League of Legends going on too. Everything like that as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.